Guys, please check your audio and video settings. Is everything good? I hope everyone completed your first application. Any difficulty in completing first application? Let me spend some time on it to clarify all your doubts related to first application. Yes, today onwards, YouTube live will not be there because we got a big link having 1,000 members capacity. Yes, if you missed yesterday's class, in my playlist of Naresh IT YouTube channel, first application development steps are there. First application development tests are there. Okay. Please go and watch it. Please go and watch it. And I request management to enable yesterday's video also. Don't worry. Yesterday video also I will make sure that it will be there. Right, guys? I think everyone got a new link. Yes, those who have completed formalities, for them new link will be sent. Those who didn't get the new link, ask them to talk to Srikanth sir. Plus, you please don't share the link and password to others, because in the middle random verification will be there. Okay, if they found you are doing malpractice, you will lose your admission. You will lose your admission. I hope you are getting my point. So that's why if anyone is doing digital begging, don't support them. If anyone is doing digital begging, don't support them. Yes, Aritra Nande, I'll tell to the admin people to keep the playlist also, to prepare the playlist also. Mr. Sonali, use your common sense. If you try to insert same record multiple times with the same primary key, why error should not come? Why error should not come? You only use your brain and tell me. Because if you try to insert the same record having same value in the PK column, why error will not come? Mr. Pavan Kumar, your Oracle is not running. First, make sure that Oracle is running. Then automatically. First, Oracle is... Sonali madam, don't, before running application for second time, try to change the values of product object. Your Oracle is not running, or Oracle related TNS listener service is not running. Okay. First, to share the code. Subratit Shahu, I didn't like your attitude here. Okay, yesterday I shared the GitHub. Where were you sleeping? Where were you sleeping, man? Look at this guy, Supratit Sahu to me. First to share the code. Where were you sleeping, man? I kept in GitHub and I have kept gifted URL in the chat box. Where were you, man, Mr. Supratit? First you attend classes regularly, Mr. Supratit. Suprajit, I want reply from you people. You didn't get not. You didn't attend class. You did not get, because those who attended till last minute, okay, those who have attended list month, they got the GitHub URL, they downloaded, they used reference. They used reference. Okay. If you did the class, where were you sleeping? Where were you sleeping? Otherwise, get out of my class. Use your wording and tone properly, Mr. Supradit. Last warning I am giving. If you have attitude, show at your home, not to me. Okay. Guys, can you share yesterday's GitHub URL? Yes, I got it. Now stop sharing, not required. Yes, this is. I think everyone might have received. This is the GitHub URL where our first application is available. Chandu Kumar, your packages are not importing. First add jars, then. Chandu Kumar, import the jars properly, then you will get the package imports. Rabi Narayan Sahu, yesterday's video is there in the YouTube. Please go and watch. Don't worry, this link will again change. This is not final link. This link again will change. Don't worry about it. Okay. Fine, boss. Shall we get into today's discussion? Yes, let's get into the today's discussion. Your Eclipse is crashing all of a sudden. Some memory issues, RAM issues. Reinstall my Eclipse. Reinstall Eclipse. Problem will be solved. Yes, yesterday's video will be made public by today evening. Don't worry. Yes. Shall we come back to the subject discussions? Okay, boss. See, our application is saving the object, nothing but inserting the record, nothing but inserting the record. Ajay McKinney, already I shared in the chat box. Please look at that. GitHub link is already there in the chat box. Please look at it. Anyway, at the end, one more time you will get. Fine. Sir, packages, sir, you might have not added jars properly, sir. Please check, sir. Chandu Kumar. If you ask 100 times also, my answer is same. Packages are not imported. It means either you are doing typing mistakes in the class names or or jars are not added. Not added. That's it. Fine. I'll take your questions at the end related to first application development. Okay. When I run the application, it is definitely inserting record, boss. I'm changing pre-K value before running one more time. Why, sir? Why are you changing? And don't worry, in future we can generate this PK column value dynamically. It's possible. It's possible. Okay. It's possible. I will tell how to do that. For the timing, when you are running back to back, change this value. Otherwise, you will get exception because we cannot insert duplicates to primary key column. Okay, right. So, but I want to see generated query, boss, because you said, sir, you said Hibernate internal uses JDBC and JDBC internal uses what? SQL queries generation process, right? Okay. So I want to, okay. I want to see the generated SQL query. So for that purpose, we are having some Hibernate properties, boss. Go to mapping file. Listen, you can keep both XML file in same package, but it's a good practice. Where entity class is there, keeping mapping file there only is the good practice. Okay, fine. Go to configuration file, not mapping file. Go to configuration file. Property name is equal to Hibernate dot show underscore SQL. That is a property name fixed. If you can remember, remember it. Otherwise, leave it. Okay. Hibernate dot show underscore SQL true. Show underscore SQL true. Here is my save object test. Run on Java application. Run on Java. See, boss, the query generated is displayed here or not there. It is happening because of show underscore SQL, boss. Show underscore SQL. This is because of show underscore. Sir, no, sir, I want to format it. But one thing I can say confidently, Hibernate is internally using prepared statement object. What do you say, guys? Hibernate is internally using prepared statement object because question marks in the query means what? Definitely it is dealing with precompiled queries. So precompiled queries means what? Prepared statement object. Recollect your JDBC knowledge. JDBC knowledge is there, fine. Parallelly you can do, but without JDBC, you cannot enjoy Hibernate because every time I'm going to teach internals. I am going to teach internals a lot. Okay, boss. Yeah, this query comes according to Oracle, boss. But when I change to MySQL, same query comes according to MySQL. This query is dynamically generated. Rakesh Sharma is asking one good question. Sir, anyhow, it is generating queries. Now, how code is database software independent? Are you developing query or query is generated dynamically at runtime? Are you generating? Or query is coming dynamically at runtime? Yes. If you give Oracle settings, according to Oracle query generated. If you give MySQL settings, according to MySQL query generated. So why not it is dynamic? Tell me. Why not it is database software independent? Tell me. Please remember, whatever dance you do, always remember database understands only SQL. You may use Spring, you may use Hibernate, or you may use its father. But at the end, database software should perform persistence operation, means query has to go to database software. SQL query has to go to database software. Are you getting my point there? But the question is whether that query is static, that is query is coming at development time or runtime dynamically. If that query is coming runtime dynamically, are you understanding my point there? So according to database change, the query also will change. So our object-based persistence logic will never change. That's why our persistence logic looks database software independent. Okay, fine here. So what should I do? Go to this place, say paste. File open. File open. Here we are having, what is our batch code? Hibernate. What is our batch code? Hibernate. NTHB 915. NTHB, what is that? 915. NTHB 915. Here we are having, what is that? 9 a.m. First application development. Yeah, 914, 915. Are 14th July, we don't have any document. Huh? Okay. I think yesterday we were busy developing this application only. Okay, we'll take a new thing. We'll first save it. Okay, this is the pattern we want to follow. 9 a.m. First application, analyzation. First application, analyzation. Here is our 15th July. Save it. Makes Hibernate framework to show the generated SQL query as log message. What message here? As log message. Simply as log message. As what? Log message. As log message. Yes, Mr. Srikanth, whatever classes you missed, they are there in the YouTube channel of Naresh IT. Please go and watch. They are there in the YouTube channel and you can continue in this batch, no problem. Okay, please come back. Fine. Log message, not SMS, log message. These messages are called log messages, boss. Whatever messages are coming when you are running application, they are called log messages, log messages. Understanding my statement? Yes. Okay, boss. Next, the word hibernate is optional in the property names. If you don't write the word hibernate in property names, not a problem. The word hibernate is optional in Hibernate configuration file properties. Configuration properties are configuration file property, one and the same. Okay, let's see. Now I will remove the word hibernate. I am removing the word hibernate. Okay, but before I run the application, I'll change the data to 842. Save object test, run on Java application. Insert into product P name, price, quantity, PID, values, 4 question marks. Object is saved. What is saved here? Object is saved. Record is coming. But still I removed hibernate word. It is not giving me any error. Did you notice that? Yes, boss. Right. No, sir, I don't want to see just see SQL. When lengthy queries comes, it looks very ugly. I want to format it. I want to format SQL. Property name format underscore SQL true. Property name format underscore SQL true. Java application. See, you will get proper because of other reason it is failed here, not because of this one. 242 is my record. Yes, change the value. See, boss, this time it's not coming in a single horizontal line. Most importantly, it is coming as a formatted one. Format, even though it's a lengthy one, it is coming in multiple places. Earlier horizontal it came, now it is coming what? Vertically in a formatted manner. How much lengthy query we can see as a whole. As a whole, in a single view, we can see that. Okay. So generally, without show underscore SQL, there is no meaning of format underscore SQL. So you should use both together. You should use both together. Okay. To 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 show the generated SQL query as the formatted SQL query. To show generated SQL query as formatted SQL query, we can use. Okay, this property must be used in combination with show underscore SQL in combination. Next one, note. Hibernate internal uses JDBC prepared statement object. Okay. Okay, object by making the generated SQL queries as pre-compiled SQL queries. Okay, SQL queries to execute the queries SQL queries in database software. What here? In database software. Hibernate internal uses JDBC prepared statement object by making generated SQL queries as what? Pre-compiled query. What query? Pre-compiled query. Fine. See, was taking DB table without PK also will work. But you will get synchronization problem. That's why taking DB table with PK column is recommendation, not mandatory. Is recommendation. Is what? Recommendation. Please, can you concentrate on current discussion, everyone? Such question, hold them and keep till the end. Keep till the end. At the end, I will answer. Fine. Here, this is what prepared statement object is used. I hope you realize it. That one. Prepared statement object. Now listen, why these are called connection properties, why these are called Hibernate properties. These are called connection property. These are required to establish the connection with the database software. These are required to create the connection objects in the connection pool. Hibernate is having internal connection pool here. These are required to create connection objects in connection pool. That's why connection properties. These are there giving instruction to Hibernate. not for establishing connection. These are they're giving instruction to Hibernate. Are you getting my point? Related to Hibernate framework, guiding Hibernate framework. These are to establish the connection. Okay, that's why these are named as Hibernate properties. They are named as what? Connection properties. Okay, boss. Now listen. From JDBC 4.0 onwards, nothing but Java 8 onwards. Loading JDBC driver class is optional in while establishing the connection, because there is a feature called auto loading of driver class, right? There is a feature called auto loading of JDBC driver class. So since that feature is there, okay, commenting is if you comment also no problem. If you don't mention driver class name also no problem. Sir, how did you comment? Control plus shift plus C for single line comment. Control plus shift plus forward slash for multi-line comment. If you want to remove multi-line comment, control plus shift plus backward slash. If you want to remove single line comment, control plus shift plus C one more time. One more time. First, let me show its output, then I will give that comment. So now I have not given this. Save object 567, right click, run on Java application. Yes, record is still inserted, though I have not given driver class name. Though I have not given what driver class name. I hope you noticed that. Yes. Mr. Pradeep Jaiswal, you should attend JDBC classes from JDBC 4 onwards. There is a concept called auto loading of driver class. Okay, it will collect from the jar file automatically from okay meta-inf folders or meta-inf slash services folder. It looks for a file called java.sql.driver file. In that file, driver class name will be available. From that file, it will take the class name and it will load the class name. Okay, if you have not completed JDBC, okay, please come and sit in JDBC. You will be knowing how to what is auto loading of driver class. Okay, I think I already kept in YouTube playlist also. What is auto loading of driver class? Please go and watch it. Yes. Writing this property, writing this property in Hibernate configuration file is optional from Java 8 onwards, because Java 8 is given based on JDBC 4 version, okay, which is having support for auto loading of driver class. Okay, auto loading of JDBC driver class. Auto loading of JDBC driver class. Suppose you are talking to two different database software. URL is there now, boss. Based on the URL, it automatically loads the driver class. Mr. Ravi Kumar, based on the URL information, it will pick up the driver class. Moreover, if you are dealing with two databases in Hibernate, we are going to take two configuration files. We are going to take two configuration files. Got it or not there? So at that time, no tension. Anyhow, URLs are different. Based on the URLs, okay, the driver class will be loaded automatically. That's a beauty, boss. That's a beauty. Understanding my statement, this. It's recommended when feature is there. What's the problem to use the feature? You can happily use this feature. You can happily enjoy. We are avoiding one driver information, right? So when it say I can automatically load it, what's the problem for that? Happily you can enjoy the future. Okay. Fine, guys. Next, one more thing I want to show. I'm just preparing some background. I'm preparing some background. Mm. I'm just preparing some background to show some basics, boss. I developed application without having transaction management support. I have done all this thing, but I have not called tx.commit, tx.rollback. Achha, when I do commenting, it is coming like this. It is disturbing the flow. That time, what should I do? Preferences, search for format. Search for format. Okay. Go for what? Java formatter. Go for Java formatter. There you create a new formatter. Okay. There you create a new formatter. ABC. Any name you can give. Not H. There you create a new formatter. ABC. That's cool. After that, what is this? Here we are having comments. If you expand the comments, you have to expand the comments. Okay, there is a enable block commenting. There na deselect it. Apply okay. Apply okay. Control Z. Earlier when I commented, code is disturbed a lot. Now you observe, code is not disturbed. Multi-line comment is coming, but code structure is not disturbed. Code structure is not disturbed. And intentionally here also I am not taking any transaction. Okay, because I want to prove that all non-select operations in Hibernate must be executed as a transactional statement so that we will get ability. Okay, but okay, non-transactional statement. First, see this save object test. Save object test. See, no message, no SQL message. Did you notice that? No SQL message means no record is inserted. No query generated means no record is inserted. If you actually, I will take 5671. Again, run it. Again, you run it. Again, you run it. Are you understanding my point there? Guys, again, people are asking random questions. People are asking random questions. Not going to work out. I'm ignoring them. Don't take me wrong. Hold your questions and hold your questions and ask me. Ask me at the end. Ask me at the end. Don't take me wrong if I ignore your question. I'm very strict now onwards. Any irrelevant random question comes, I will. And one more thing I noticed. Some people are doing parallel practical. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. You cannot concentrate if you are doing parallel practicals. Don't do that. You are not busy like Modi. You are not busy like Trump. You are just ordinary guy, jobless guy. Okay. That too, Corona time, no other private works and no outside works also. You have to practice after class, not during class. Not during class. You won't get anything if you are doing practicals parallelly. Stop doing that nonsense. Okay, don't think that you are talented. Definitely you will miss 50% of the concepts. Definitely you will miss 50% of the concept if you are doing parallel practicals. I'll tell one small thing. I got success, you got error. Your mind will be error side, not on my next explanation, not on my next analyzation, not on my what is the best practice analyzation. All these are gone. You will be in the feeling you are attending classes, but you won't get any correct point. So stop doing that. Okay. So what is the number? 5671. I hope everyone is ready with SQL developer. Still fighting with SQL developer. If not ready, work with SQL prompt. If not ready, work with SQL prompt. Click on this. It will ask you to pass username and password. Okay, today it's all about, it will ask you to pass username and password. System is coming. Now manager. Save OK. Save OK. Sir, Murli sir uses always SQL prompt. Murli sir is a Oracle faculty and he has to teach SQL. That's why he uses. But we are Java developers. SQL is not our primary subject. SQL is not our primary subject. Java is our primary subject. That's why, okay, since we are not so strong in SQL and you don't want to be strong also, and things should happen fastly also, that's why we think about working with what? GUI database tools. GUI database tools. Fine, yeah, fine. Sometimes I doubt, are you really completed engineering or not? I really doubt you know. Fine. Because I really doubt completed engineering, why people behaves without any common sense. Array, SAR has to teach SQL. SAR has to teach SQL means you should not think about shortcuts. Come on. He has to deal with this one. He has to deal with. See why core Java faculty uses IDE very less? Why? Because he has to teach fundamentals. Why advanced faculties uses IDEs? Here fundamentals are not important. Come on. Your application development is important. Come on. This kind of small things you should analyze, boss. Come on. Right. Okay. And tables. Tables. What is the table? Product table. Great guy. Great guy. Okay. You know one thing? While taking offline classes, I never felt conducting classes is heavy job. Okay. Lot of energy required. I used to enjoy like anything. Now also I'm enjoying, but I'm putting more energy by seeing the way you are analyzing, by seeing the way you are what interpreting. Okay, I'm getting shocked sometimes. Fine. Create a table, EID, E-name, price, quantity. This one, that is not the issue now. Yeah, see here 5671 record is not inserted. 5671 record is not inserted. 5671 record is what? Not inserted. Did you notice that? That means because of transaction management is disabled. So now I enable the same thing. Control Z. 5671 Control Z. Control F11 is the key, shortcut key to run the application. Now query came and you say refresh. Your record also came. Did you notice that? So that means, what is the point? All non-select operations in Hibernate must be executed as a transactional statements. Must be executed as a transactional statements. Are you understanding my statement there? Don't say must, recommended. There's a small alternate also, okay, which I don't want to encourage by calling session dot flush kind of method is there. Okay, I will come to that later. Okay, fine here. What is this? It is always recommended, okay, in a way mandatory, to execute non-select persistence operations. Non-select persistence operations. Persistence operations in Hibernate. Non-select persistence operations in Hibernate as, okay, as transactional statements. That means as statements which gives ability to commit or roll back data changes. Commit means make data change permanent. Rollback means make data changes remove the data changes. Okay, undo the data changes. For the timing, commit means save. Rollback means undo. Control Z. Control Z kind of things are called commit. Yes, boss. What is non-select persistence operations? Non-select persistence operation. I think so many people. Okay, what is non-select persistence operation? Okay, guys, non-select means insert, update, delete. Okay, select means select operations. Okay, non-select means insert, update, delete operations. Are you understanding my point there or not? Okay, fine here. Okay, I think some people are there whose basics are not clear, it seems. No problem, I will keep them also in mind. Please don't hesitate to ask, because today morning 7 o'clock someone asked me, what do you mean by over the network? What do you mean by over the network? For a few minutes, for 10 seconds, I got shocked what to answer to him, because over the network itself simple word. Okay, then I said using the network. Then his bulb blown. Okay, fine, no problem. Put to me. Okay, sometime I may pinch you, don't take wrongly. Okay, sometime I may scold you, don't take wrongly. Sometime I may appreciate you, don't take heavily. So take all the things in balanced manner. Whatever questions you get, you put. No problem, new problem. Okay, na? Right. Fine. Let's come back to the discussion. Insert, update, delete operations are called non-select operation. Select queries comes under select operation. Insert, update, delete operation comes under non-select operations. Fine, boss. Okay. Now, let's come to the real discussions, boss. I want to show one thing here. What is that, you have to keep that in mind a lot. Session dot save will actually not save the object, will not generate the insert query, actually will not generate the insert query, actually will not save the record into the table. It will give persistence instruction to, come on here, it will give persistence instruction to Hibernate. That instruction will be actually completed when you call tx.commit method. When you call tx.commit method. Why, sir? Why they have designed like this? Array, after opening session, after beginning transaction, I have given 10 persistence operation. 10, 10, 10. Please concentrate. I have given 10 persistence operations, 10 persistence instruction. It won't generate respect to SQL queries immediately. It will not generate relevant SQL queries immediately. Are you getting my point? Relevant SQL queries, it will remember them. It will remember them. When tx.commit is called, all relevant SQL queries will be generated at once. All relevant SQL queries will be generated what? At once. So now tell me, okay na? Okay, boss. Now tell me, mm, now tell me, session.save is really inserting record or giving instruction to Hibernate, asking instruction to Hibernate. Okay, please take this object and insert the record according to your comfort. When that comfort comes for Hibernate really to insert the record, when tx.commit method is called. tx.commit method is called. So listen, when you call various methods on session object, they just give persistence instruction to Hibernate. Relevant objects will be stored in level 1 cache of Hibernate. Relevant objects will be stored in what is that? Level 1 cache of Hibernate. When tx.commit is called, Hibernate actually fulfills those requirements by generating queries, by generating JDBC code, by sending those queries and executing them in database software. Sir, I need proof. I don't want your theory, sir. Okay. Okay, I need proof, sir. I don't want your theory, sir. Let me talk about it. Let me talk about it. Here, system.out, I have given one. tx.commit, here I have given 2. System.out.println, here I have given 3. Here I have given 3. After save, 1 is there. See, if this only inserting record in the table, are you understanding my point there? If this only inserting record into the table, I should get insert query immediately after save before 1. Before 1. No, this is not generating insert query. This is generating insert query. That means what? First 1 should come, then 2 should come, then insert query should come, then 3 should come, then object is saved should come. Come on. Then object is saved should come. Are you understanding my statement there or not? Okay, let's see that. Let's see that. Okay. Now I will change the data here. 4571. Click on run button. 1, 2. And query generation, then 3. Tell me who is actually completing persistence activity? tx.commit, not session.save. What's the final conclusion? Session.save method, okay, gives persistence instruction to Hibernate, okay, and the given entity object will be going and storing into level 1 cache of Hibernate. I will introduce what is level 1 cache more exclusive later. It's a temporary memory that is associated with the session object. When tx.commit is called, the real persistence activity will be completed by Hibernate by generating relevant JDBC code and SQL code. Relevant JDBC code and SQL. Why they have done like this? Why they have done like this? Understanding my point. In a transaction, I am giving 20 persistence operation. Instead of generating 20 queries immediately, come on, they will be hold, those persistence instructions will be okay, will be there in the session. will be there in the Hibernate until he commits the transaction. Once he gives the clarity, okay, everything smooth, I will commit, then only real queries will be generated and persistence activities will be completed. Then only real queries will be generated and persistence activities will be generated. Some mistake happened, control gone to rollback. Why to waste the time and money? Why to waste the time and CPU time and what memory to generate the queries, to execute the queries unnecessarily? Are you understanding my point there? So that's why they have opted this channel. That's why they have opted this channel. I hope you convinced it with my practical proof. Okay, what is the statement? Session dot to save prod. Session dot to save prod. Is not actually is not actually is not actually generating SQL query. Insert SQL query directly on its own to insert the record. Okay, it actually gives save object persistence instruction to Hibernate. Save object persistence instruction to Hibernate framework by giving entity object with data. Hibernate actually finishes that persistence instruction okay, when tx.commit method is called by generating the necessary JDBC code plus insert SQL query dynamically as required for the underlying database software. As required for the underlying database software. Seriously, as required for the underlying database software. Are you getting my point there? Insert SQL query dynamically as required for the underlying database software. Okay, boss. Till that time, okay, the given the given domain entity class object will be maintained. This is very crucial, boss. Will be maintained in level 1 cache of session object. Level 1 cache of session object. Okay. So what is the final conclusion, boss? 1 minute. Listen. Session dot save prod. What happened? This save gives persistence instruction to Hibernate through session object. Save object. Prod goes to level 1 cache. Okay. Prod goes to level 1 cache. Prod goes to level 1 cache. Are you getting my point? It will be there in level 1 cache. Okay. Now when tx dot commit is called, it observe in this given transaction total how many persistence instructions are there? Only one. What is that? Save object. What object? Prod object. Where is that prod object? Where is that prod object? Come on, guys. The prod object is there in level 1 cache. The prod object is there in level 1 cache. Cool. It will call getter methods on that prod object. It will call getter methods on that prod object, reads the data, and uses that data by generating JDBC code plus insert SQL query. In that insert SQL query, parameters are there. Prod object data will become query parameter values. Overall record will be inserted. Overall record will be inserted. Tell me now, everything is happening when I call what? Tx.commit method are not there. Tx.commit method are not there. I hope you got a clarity there or not there. So this is the reason why they have asked all non-select queries should be executed as a transactional statement. Why? Because these non-select these methods are just giving persistence instruction. Hibernate takes the decision of what? Fulfilling those instructions when tx.commit is called. When tx.commit is called. I hope everyone convinced with me. Why they did like this? Array to support hibernation, Ra Babu. Hibernate is named after hibernation. Na? See this? Persistence instruction given. Object is kept in cache. Okay, later it is used. Later it is used. Later it is used means hibernation only. Na? Lazy. To do everything lazily. To do everything lazily. Not because hitting database is a costly affair. Come on. Hitting database is what? Costly affair. So they want to hit the database only when real need is there. Unnecessarily they don't want to hit the database. They want to delay the database how much they can. For example, after doing I have given 4 or 5 persistence instruction, Ra Babu. One persistence instruction failed. I want to fail other persistence instruction also. That time here itself query generated, here itself it has talked to database, that will be wasted, right? But here what happens when all confirmation comes, after checking everything, when we call commit, then only queries are generated. If no exceptions are there, okay, if all persistence instruction says yes, we are smooth, and no exceptions are raised, then only commit will call, then only queries will be generated. Till that time it never thinks about hitting the database and wasting network with what? Database software. So they want to do everything lazily, not eagerly. Doing eagerly, getting failure. Doing eagerly, missing some okay, missing some operation, wasting some database hits, wasting some network to database hits. Okay, they don't want to see it. That's why they are delaying how much they can. So they are doing that through hibernation process, because immediately they are not using this object. They are keeping in level 1 cache, and when need is there, then they are using this object. Everyone convinced with me or not there? Okay, boss. Now let's come to line by line execution. What execution? Line by line execution I want to talk. Let's come to line by line execution. But before that, let me announce one thing, boss. Let me announce one thing. Tomorrow I have some personal work. Morning sessions are not there. Okay? Morning sessions are not there. Our next class of Hibernate will be on Friday. But this Saturday and Sunday, you will be having regular Hibernate class, especially Saturday regular Hibernate class. Saturday evening and Sunday morning, you will be having one workshop on Gradle tool. What here? Gradle tool. You'll be having Gradle tool. Morning sessions means morning 3 sessions. 7, 9, 11. 7, 9, 11. 7, 9, 11. Yeah, this is Gradle tool. Gradle tool related information. Everyone save it. This is the meeting ID. Saturday 5 p.m., Sunday 10 a.m. Saturday 5 p.m., Sunday 10 a.m. We have a workshop on Gradle tool. Everyone save this. Shall we get into the next level discussion, guys? Okay. Sunday 10 to till end, boss. Saturday 5 to 8, 8:30. Saturday 5 to 8, 8:30. Okay. Sunday 10 to till end. Either I should end or Gradle should end or you should end. So no password is there for that one. No password is there. If more than 1,000 members are attending, definitely more than 1,000 members are attending, definitely YouTube live streaming will be given. Will be given, no doubt in that. Saturday classes are regular classes are not there. Evening regular classes are not there. Okay. Morning regular classes are there as usually. Saturday morning regular classes are there. Instead of Saturday 5 p.m., Sunday 10 o'clock. Shall we come back to the discussion? Fine, yeah. No, mostly I'm planning to, tomorrow 7, 9, 11 classes are not there. Tarni Prasad Barik. This is what I was talking in the morning hours. I already announced 7, 9, 11 classes are not there. Again, people are telling. Listen here, Monday onwards, Gradle will be used in the classroom. So that's why don't dare to miss Gradle workshop on Saturday, Sunday. I'm such a faculty, I'll introduce tool and I will use the tool in the classroom. So if you miss workshop, Monday onwards, I'm not going to use regular Eclipse to develop what? Hibernate application. I will be using what? Gradle tool to create projects in Eclipse. So, and you will be having problem. Okay? Fine. Fine, yeah. Let's come back. Let's come back. Let's come back. Yeah, some of these people knows this small introduction related to what XML. Okay, but I have to tell by keeping newcomers in mind because my newcomers are even asking me what is non-select operation, what is over the network, okay, this kind of thing. So the people who already studied what is well-formed XML, valid XML, in-memory metadata of XML, please show some patience so that I can give that knowledge to those people and then I can make them coming with you people. Okay, on par with you people in this aspect. After that, I will go for line by line execution and everything looks new. Everything looks for new. Everything looks new for everyone. It's not like that. So let's see. Yeah, listen here. XML is strictly typed or loosely typed? Strictly typed. Strictly typed. What kind of? Case sensitive. XML tags are case sensitive. Every open tag should have a closing tag. All attributes should be double quoted. All attributes should be double quoted or single quoted. Fine. These are called syntax rules. These are called syntax rules. Case sensitivity, open tag should have a closing tag, attributes should be quoted, in which order they are opened, in the same order they should be closed. That means they should be nested properly. All these are called, okay, syntax rules. What rules here? Syntax rules. XML syntax rules. Tags are case sensitive. HTML is loosely typed here. Both are tag based, but HTML is loosely typed. Tags are case sensitive. Every open tag should be closed. Every open tag should have closing tag. Nice. Next, tags should be nested properly. Tag should be nested properly. That means in which order we have opened the tag, in the same order, in the reverse order, they should be closed. 1, 2, 3, 4, while closing 4, 2, 3, 1. While closing 4, 2, 3, 1. Okay. Sorry, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. Mm. Next one, attributes, attribute values must be in quotes and etc. and etc. Listen, the XML file or document, or a file is called document or document is called file. Doc that satisfies syntax rules. The XML file or document that satisfies syntax rules is called well-formed XML document. What document here? Well-formed XML document. Only syntax rules here, nothing else. Okay. The XML file or doc that satisfies, okay, XML file or doc that satisfies XSD, the imported XSD or DTD rules. The imported XSD or DTD rules is called valid XML document. What document here? Valid XML document. This is well-formed XML document. This is valid XML document. So, valid. Nice, guys. Okay. Next. Sir, who will check whether our document is valid or not, well-formed or not? There are XML parsers who are capable of doing all these things. XML parsers, okay, is a software program that checks our XML document is well-formed or not, valid or not, and also reads and process the XML document. It can read the content of the XML file and it can process the content of the XML file. So that is the another powerful capability that XML parser is having. That XML parser is having that capability. Understanding my point there. So XML parser is a software program or application that can check whether 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 XML document is whether the XML document is valid or not, well formed or not. It can also it can also read and process XML document oblique file. Read and process, boss. Examples. We have a SAX parser, DOM parser, DOM4J parser, etc. Okay, boss. SAX means simple API for XML processing. DOM means document object model. DOM4J means DOM for Java. Four is indicating for. 4 is indicating for. Okay, boss. This is XML parser, boss. This is really XML parser. Everyone got the clarity there or not there? Super, boss. Next. Listen here. This is very crucial. Everyone, please focus. Everyone should focus. What is best parser? Array in different situation, different parsers are good. I think it's too heavy to talk now. Suppose if you are using server side programming, go for SAX parser because it takes less memory. If you are not going for server side programming, then go for DOM parser because it will try to load all the tags at once. And whereas this will try to load tag by tag, node by node. So it needs less memory for processing, but this needs more memory. And DOM4J is extension of DOM here. Both are one and the same, but this is extension more specific to Java. So SAX generally used for server side programming like web server, web.xml processing. And in standalone programming, generally we see DOM. Okay. So standalone programming, generally we see DOM. Hibernate internal uses one or other DOM based parser only. One or other DOM based parser only. Fine here. Let it be. No, listen. This XML parser not only loads XML file, not only checks well formed or not, valid or not, and also creates in-memory metadata. In-memory metadata in the memory where application is running. Let us assume our application is standalone application. Application runs where? JVM memory. JVM memory is part of what? RAM memory. In that JVM memory where our application is running, it will hold entire information about XML file as in-memory metadata. So why it is called in-memory metadata? Because it is there in the memory where application is running. It is not happening in the hard disk. It is happening in the memory where application is running. Now onwards, whenever I use any terminology called in memory, that means in the JVM memory where application is running. Come on. So why it is called metadata? Not only XML information related to that XML file, lot of other details also will be there. Lot of other information also will be gathered. What is the current Java version that is activated? Okay, what is the based on which DTD rules that XML document is there? So much other information also will be there. That's why it is called in-memory metadata. Why they are doing like that, sir? Suppose in my application execution, I want to use, okay, I want to use XML file information for 300 times before I end the application. 300 times loading XML file, 300 times checking well formed or not, 300 times checking valid or not, 300 times reading, 300 times processing, 300 times using is a definitely performance issue. See, boss, I should use 300 times, no question in that. But am I ready to load for 300 times from hard disk? No. Should I check 300 times well formed or not? Should I check valid or not for 300 times? Should I read and process for 300 times? No. I want to do all these things one time. I want to do all these things for one time, but I want to use for multiple time. Okay, that is possible. That is possible. Okay, if XML information is okay, read and stored in the JVM memory, read and stored into the JVM memory. So as long as application is happening, anyhow XML information is also there in the JVM memory. So that application that is running in JVM memory can also use what? XML data again and again without doing loading, reading, processing multiple times. I hope it improves the performance or not. Definitely it improves the performance or not. I generally explain this one with one real life example. Okay, you have a good habit of okay seeing some photograph early in the morning after getting up from the bed. That is your sentiment. That is your sentiment. Come on. But you kept that photograph in the mobile, quite a deeper folder. Okay. First mobile screen, then photo galleries, there folder 1, folder 2, folder 3. In that folder 3, photograph is there. What is that? Baba dot photo. Baba dot zip. Okay. You are clicking on that, then Baba appears. You are taking namaskar from Baba and you are starting your day. You are starting your day. But one issue is there. What is the issue? You are doing that work one day, na every day, na every day. Sometimes twice, thrice in a day also you will do because you have a bad habit of sleeping in the afternoon. After getting up from the afternoon sleep, also you want to sleep. And you have a one more habit of before starting any good work, you want to see Baba photograph for blessings. Okay. So like this, in a day, 3, 4 times. Okay. Every day after getting up from the sleep, in a day 3, 4 times like this, so many times you are going to see Baba photograph. But every time, okay, touching the mobile screen, going to photo gallery, folder 1, folder 2, folder 3, opening baba.gaf is going to take time or not? Is going to take time or not? Are you understanding my point there? Is definitely going to take. Instead of that, if you can pick Baba photograph as lock screen image or wallpaper, either as lock screen image or as wallpaper, then tension will not be there or not. Touch Baba came. Again, touch Baba came. So touch Baba came is better. Come on. Touch Baba came better. Understanding my point there. Okay, going to deeper, and getting Baba photography is better. Are you understanding my point there? So same thing is happening for with the same reason they are working with what? In-memory metadata. In-memory metadata. I hope you are getting my point there. I think after seeing example, we are very much connected or not? Are you able to feel it? Are you able to feel importance of in-memory metadata? I will give diagrammatic representation, some statements also. Don't worry. Not only XML information, more information also it is gathering. That's why it is called in-memory metadata. In-memory metadata. Got the point or not? Fine. XML parser loads XML file. checks well formed or not, valid or not, then create on minute, okay, or not, reads XML file content, okay, and creates in-memory metadata of XML file in the XML file in the memory where XML parser or its application is running. Application is running. Okay, what is that? JVM memory of RAM. What is that here? JVM memory of RAM. Same web.xml, same story. Spring Bean configuration file, same story. Hibernate also same story. JVM memory of the RAM. Okay. For the faster reusability of XML file in data in the execution of the application. In the execution of the application. In the execution of the application. Fine, boss. Okay. Let us feel this is our RAM memory. Let us feel this is our RAM memory. Okay. This is our RAM memory. Mr. Vikash Pratap, cache is different. JVM memory is different. Please focus. Okay. This is RAM memory. Tell me, RAM is temporary or permanent? Temporary only. It will give memory only during execution. After that, it will not give. In that one, let us assume this memory is for JVM. This is what? JVM memory. In that one, our XML parser. This is our XML parser. XML parser memory. That means XML parser related application or XML parser itself running in this place. Okay, here itself associated to that. Okay, in-memory metadata of XML will be created. In-memory metadata of XML file. Okay, now listen. Same file is available on the hard disk. This is hard disk. Hard disk. Hard disk. Here is my XML file. What is this? Physical file. What is this here? Hard disk having physical file. Hard disk having physical file. Cool. Come on, guys. Come on. Hard disk XML file having what? Physical file. Hard disk XML file, physical file. But from there, it will come and store here. Now tell me, in my application execution, suppose XML parser is part of my application, maybe Hibernate application or some other application, let it be. maybe Hibernate application or some other application. Okay, I need XML file info. I need my XML file info 20 times. 20 times going to hard disk, loading the file, checking well formed or not, valid or not. Come on, reading and using is good. Or just going to in-memory metadata of XML, which is there in the JVM memory itself, current application memory itself, and read, collecting information and using for 20 times easier. Collecting information and using for 20 times easier. I want reply from you people. Collecting information and using for 20 times easier. I want reply. Collecting information and using for 20 times easier. I want reply from you people. Come on, guys. Collecting. Collecting info. Collecting info from in-memory metadata is easy or not there. So for that particular reason, everywhere, metadata inform will be created automatically immediately in the initial stage of the application, so that the XML file data can be used again across the multiple executions. Across the multiple execution. I think you thoroughly enjoyed my point. Any questions? Any confusion on what is need of in-memory metadata? Everywhere it happens. In case of Spring for application context.xml, it happens. In case of Hibernate for both XML files, it happens. But I will link with Hibernate also, don't worry. Cool, boss. Now, internal flow of application. Flow of first Hibernate application. Flow of first Hibernate application. Flow of first Hibernate application. Okay, let's take line by line. Line by line. Achha, before that, I forgot to give some shortcuts. Hare, listen carefully. In the Facebook group, one student uploaded all shortcuts related to Eclipse, boss. Sorry, in Hibernate framework itself manages XML parser. Okay, if you look at 1 minute, let me complete that. Facebook.com, Natras Java Arena, Natras Java Arena. Yeah, go to file section. If you come down, yeah, this guy, one student is nowadays uploading some important documents of classroom in the form of PDFs. PDF symbol means this one. Okay, see more, C4. Listen, starting Tomcat server, how to change port number, making Tomcat services manual, Tomcat installation. Some important documents is uploading. In that uploading list, okay, creating user library in Eclipse. Arre, Eclipse shortcut for code generation, 16 Eclipse shortcuts for workspace, 27 shortcuts for what? Code editing. So download these three documents. Download these three documents. Daily practice some keys. But whatever I have introduced, I will try to write. But practice is most important to habituate to shortcuts here. Control plus Shift plus O for package imports. Control plus Shift plus C. Okay, for enabling or disabling Single line comments. Single line comments. Okay, listen here. Listen. Hmm. The beauty of this one, in XML comments will come. In Java comments will come. In HTML comments will come. Key is same, but comments will be different in different places. Control plus even toggle key on and off, one time on, one time off. Control plus shift plus backwards, I think forward slash for enabling multi-line comments. Controller plus shift plus forward slash for disabling multi-line comments. For disabling multi-line comments. Yeah, you have to select the code, no doubt in that. For enabling multi-line comments on selected code. Selected code. Fine. Now let it be. Okay, I want to show what is parser. What is parser? Servlet container maintains parser. In Spring container maintains parser. In Hibernate, who maintains parser? Framework itself maintains parser. Configuration class internally maintains parser. Configuration class internally maintains parser. eDrive, Hibernate 4.1.8, cool. And we have got one thing called lib required. Here we have DOM4J parser is there. Check it out. DOM4J parser is there or not there? So that means Hibernate is internally using what? DOM4J XML parser. What parser here? Hibernate is internally using DOM4J XML parser. Hibernate internally uses this parser. Okay. How can you say that, sir? In the list of jars that are added, we are having dom4j-version.jar. At least now you understood why this is dependent jar file, why it is acting as main jar file. Yes, XML files, DTD rules are there here. But this is also having framework. But framework is using what? DOM4J. Are you getting my point? Sir, we cannot change parsers of predefined container, predefined framework. Basudev Chatre, don't dream also. Changing XML parsers of framework is not that much easy and it's impossible. You cannot change just like that. After verifying a lot of permutations and combination, they decided to use certain parser here. You cannot change just like that. You cannot change just like that. Got it? Okay. Fine here. I'm trying to give some core Java FAQs for a few days. Okay. Please. What is the use of equals comma hash code method overriding? Methods overriding in our class. Overriding in our class. What is the use of? What is the use of toString and hash code methods overriding in our class? Okay, toString and hash code methods user. Fine. Okay, boss. I think you got the basic idea about this one. Yeah, first application flow of execution I don't give now. I will give when our next class. In next class, I will talk. Next class, I will talk about that. Okay, now I will take FAQs from you, questions from you. Okay, now clarify your doubts for next 5 to 10 minutes. New spring batch, evening 6 o'clock after 1.5 month. Okay. I'm going to my hometown from Hyderabad. My travel date is Saturday, Sunday, both day. If any possibility, keep in YouTube. I request you, sir. Okay, I will consider your request. Don't worry. Okay, who is this question asked? Who is this? Vikash Pratap. There is no container in Hibernate. Hibernate is not having any container. Vikash Pratap, after downloading Hibernate zip file, how I use or enable in Eclipse to make project, please tell me one time, sir. Please watch yesterday's video, you will get everything. Please watch yesterday's video. I think Vikash Pratap has missed yesterday's class. Please watch that video of yesterday, you will get. Bindu Sravanti, sir, you are giving Gradle workshop YouTube streaming because we may have HKSR class on Sunday and sir is teaching very important topic like collection, string handling. We cannot miss those classes. Let's see, boss. Let's see. If more than 1,000 members come, YouTube live streaming will be there. Hibernate support JDK 14. You can use it, but you can use it, but basically JDK 11 features only we can use. Software wise, you can install and use it, but you can use maximum features of JDK 11. I would say Java 11. If I'm compiling HB pros, these are unique constraints violated. You are not compiling, you are executing. You are executing. Nothing is there. You are trying to insert duplicate values. Duplicate values. Please announce the classes once again because of this end of the session. Please announce classes once again. Please, please. Tomorrow, no class of Hibernate. Okay, Friday, Saturday, Hibernate class is there. Saturday evening, Sunday morning, Gradle workshop is there. Saturday evening time is 5 o'clock. Sunday morning workshop, Sunday 10 o'clock. You can collect the meeting IDs. You can collect the meeting IDs from the group or Friday I will share. Who is taking care of object creation and destroy? Hibernate framework only will take care of object destroy. Sir, extremely sorry for asking. First, give the URL link. Which URL link, Ra Babu? Okay. Subrit Singh, you change your attitude here. It will be good for me and good for everyone. Okay, it's okay. Fine. Leave it. Concentrate on the class. SQL query is written through JDBC, Hibernate, or auto commit. Okay, by default auto commit, but we are in transaction management, we are disabling auto commit. Chinmay Prakash, is Hibernate support JDK 14? Yes, supports. Please make yesterday's class video as public. Yes, I will make. When your design pattern will start, it takes time, boss, 1-2 months. While extracting Hibernate zip file, it asks to skip 1-2 files extraction. What to do, sir? Skip it, not an issue. Sir, share GitHub link. Mr. Ajay Mechanical, whatever it is. Please check your chat box, it is available. Please check your chat box, it is available. Sir, please don't put same question again and again, sir. Java 13 also compatible. Please, please. While using JDK 14, no class definition found is saying you might be doing some other mistake. Upload yesterday's video in YouTube. It is there in YouTube, but it will be made public. Don't worry. What is permutation and combination meaning, sir? Permutation and combination means possibilities. You want to go to Secunderabad. How you can go? By bus, by auto, by all. All these are possibilities. Different possibilities are called permutations and combination. Can you please tell me how to download Hibernate release 5.1.48? Okay, very simple. Go to internet, search for Hibernate download. You download the zip file. You will get first hyperlink itself. We can download. In first hyperlink itself, we can download. In all batches, can you do the projects from scratch level? Yes, every batch projects will happen from scratch level only. I don't know, Milind, why this question has come. Yesterday also we developed a project from the scratch level only. Sir, please don't put same question and again. Yes. Hibernate 13 class video is not there. Today it will be available. Microservice batch still not confirmed. Here put request in office once. I need your timetable. I have a doubt when you are having breakfast. Srinivas, I will be taking everything. Please concentrate. Fine. Okay, this is the URL. This is the GitHub URL. Please take it. Data structure mandatory for developer. Optional. Whatever knowledge we are learning in collection, that is more than enough. How can we insert random data? Random data means you have to collect from end user. Use this one. 403 forbidden error. I think you are having some this one. Hibernate, how many sessions are? 70 to 75 sessions. 70 to 75 sessions. How can we get mentorship from your old students? In the group, catch old students who have got the job and try to follow them, try to be in touch with them. Ajay McKinney, just now I have pasted GitHub link. You please collect it. Please collect it. Can I use latest version of Eclipse? Yes, you can use it. You can use it, but some problems are there. Try to adjust with the 2019 12 version. If you don't have queries, you can leave. No problem. I think almost all Muhammad Ansari. If Hibernate has not container, then who create object, take care of object. Framework itself will take care. Framework itself will take care. Okay, that framework itself acting as this one. I think I answered almost all questions. Thank you. Have a nice time. If I miss any one question, mail me. If I miss any one questions, please mail me. How to know if any new feature is added further version of Java, Hibernate on anything, any trusted website. Go to official website, then you will get it. Official website will be there for every software. From there you can get it. Sir, many missed your spring 9 to 10 classes on Sunday. Okay. 9 to 9 classes Sunday. Okay. Not generating answer, then it is still any possibility of arising exception. There you won't get any exception. Exception will come when tx.commit is called. Can we join multiple batches to complete the course? Yes, you can join. But for Hibernate, only single batch is there. For Spring Advanced Java, multiple batches are there. Thank you. Have a nice time.